Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Intergalactic Toys, and today we are going to talk about Hot Wheels treasure hunts. Alright, so now for many of you collectors, this is a no-brainer. It's pretty obvious. You've been around collecting and you know what to look for. But as I go from forum to forum, different diecast forums, I have noticed that most of our newer collectors, and including myself when I was just started out, were wondering, hey, which ones are the treasure hunts and which ones are the super treasure hunts? And I was on a forum the other day and I saw a person had asked that question again. And this is just a question that even when I had my little shop, people are constantly asking me. And it's, how do we find Hot Wheels treasure hunts? And of course, the more elusive super treasure hunt, which are very, very valuable and for obvious reasons, are very extremely hard to get a hold of. Okay, so treasure hunts, not as hard to get a hold of, but in recent times, the last couple of years in the Treasure Valley has been kind of difficult. People have been scooping these up for their collectability. Not a whole lot of resale value on the internet, on eBay and Amazon, but definitely great vehicles to have, collector's pieces and to trade, especially if you're in those forums or even if you're just going to sell a whole set online. Okay, so without further ado, how do we tell? These are all treasure hunts, okay? Every single one of them. Now, in the old days, let's start with the old days. It's pretty easy. These guys had it, you're like, man, those collectors had it so easy. You just pull up something like this car, I think it was 1996 or 95, this Ferrari 355, and it's right there, treasure hunt. Oh, geez, wow. How hard could that be? Now, I wasn't collecting back then. I really wish I was, but so, and that went through for many, many years. The first treasure hunt was 95, and then super treasure hunts didn't start till later, I think 2007. And the difference was plastic wheels versus the super treasure hunts, which have your real riders or synthetic rubber wheels. So the wheels are different. Oftentimes, too, the super treasure hunts get the Spectraflame paint jobs, some other details that the treasure hunts don't get. Now, you look at these other treasure hunts, so you can see, in this case, you can see a lot of these, like this carding is with the red car. This one up here I brought out is with the blue car. And again, when you look at these cars, they all say treasure hunt. So very, very easy to determine whether it's a treasure hunt or just a regular car, okay? So that's happened all the way up to, I think perhaps here, this is 2013. Actually, I didn't have 2000. I didn't bring out 2012, so it might have been 2012. But we're going to show you on these and the newer ones how to spot those treasure hunts. And most of you know the very simple answer is the treasure hunt flame symbol. What does that flame symbol look like, right? And if you've seen my very first episode on doing a wheel swap, you saw my big board that was made by Josh had a big flame symbol on it. So let's go over here and let me just show you real quick the flame symbol, because it's pretty easy to spot on some of these cars. Others, not so easy. So there you look right there. It's a circle with a flame in it. That is a treasure hunt because it has that. The other thing too on these cars is behind there, and you can't really see this one. I'll try to find a better one. The treasure hunt symbol sometimes, I think almost always, is behind the car. Okay, so a lot of times these cars, you can kind of shake them around. There you go. Here's an easy one. So there's this treasure hunt symbol on both, on the Batmobile, which I believe on this one, the Batmobile, oh, it's right here. Okay, there's the treasure hunt symbol, right, by this right front fender, and it's also right there. Okay, so that's what you look for when you're looking for today, in today's 2021. That's what you look for. And the thing is too, is if you want to know which cars are treasure hunts, okay, they put those out. Look at HW, just type in treasure hunt and you go to the website HW Treasure. That's what I use, and you will see all the treasure hunts that are out and the ones that are upcoming, and they're all placed by year, and the same thing goes for super treasure hunts, okay? Then you can kind of look for them, and then you can take it a step further like a lot of collectors do and go to the cases that are going to be released on Mattel's site or Orange Track or other websites and look for the cases. They're lettered like B, C, D, E, and you'll look and you can see, like the Lamley Group, I believe, I've seen their videos, they put out what is coming up in any particular given case. So it'll be like, let's say case D is coming out. Okay, well, hey guys, this is case D and this is what you can expect. And you can look at the cars and then you can pull out and look at the ones that are along with the site, with the HW Treasure. You know, just have those ready, jot them down, take pictures of them. And when you go out hunting, you'll know what to look for, which cars to look for, okay? And that is the easiest way to find treasure hunts. Since we were looking at these older cars, the one thing I wanted to make a note is in the older days, they did come in the short card. You could get treasure hunts in the short card and in the long card. I haven't seen that in the newer ones. If anybody knows that there are, and just feel free to correct me, put it in the comments. And the other thing I wanted to point out to you on these. So now some of you are thinking, well, what about super treasure hunts? So again, super treasure hunts started around 2007. So before that, all you had were cars with real riders, which is a synthetic rubber, which are now super treasure hunts, okay? Now this car comes as a super treasure hunt for that year. This one I particularly know, and I've had it in the past. And what you'll see treasure hunt right here, okay? That last S on hunts will be a $sign. If it's a $sign, that is a super treasure hunt, and it'll have different wheels. It won't have these plastic wheels. It will have the synthetic rubber wheels, okay? So that's another tip for you guys who are folks that are looking for super treasure hunts and treasure hunts, okay? All right, so these are the different years. The 2018, I brought this one out because when you're looking, I wanted to show you sometimes, you're going to look at it and go, hey, where is the symbol? And this one right there is on the top of the roof. It's not on the side. So even though most of these will come on the side, you'll see them. Look at this Jeep. It's right there by the fender. Another fender, okay? Sometimes they're just pretty subtle, this right there. So you just got to look for them. And a lot of times they are on the hoods or the roof of the car, or maybe even the rear. I have to look through these to see. But a lot of them are, as you can see, pretty obvious. They're right there. So when you're looking out there for treasure hunts, go ahead and look for that circle with the flame in it. That is the treasure hunt symbol, okay? And then you have found a treasure hunt. And now nowadays they put out 15. So this is like a complete year. This was on my board, the complete year. I only brought the one over. So that's a complete year as an example. And then the older ones, I think there's a little bit less. When you get back, you can look it up. I want to say there's only like 12, but I could be wrong. And then super treasure hunts for the newer days. If these are 15, super treasure hunts are 16, okay? So that means there's 16 of them, and the treasure hunts, there's 15 of them. All right, guys. Folks, hopefully you liked this video on how to spot a Hot Wheels treasure hunt and even super treasure hunt. All right, if you found this useful, hit a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit a subscribe. Thanks, guys. Thanks, folks. Have a great day.